Hi guys, welcome back to my weekly haul at Walmart. Went ahead and picked up a couple of things I needed to restock and some dinner for this evening, as well as a few other items for snacks for my husband for work. Let me show you a couple of things that we ended up getting. We are going to make this evening, it's called Puerto Rican Carne Guisada. If I'm saying that right, my husband will probably laugh when he watches this video. But it's basically like a beef stew over white rice. So we're gonna do the stew meat. We have red wine because I didn't have any other wine, so I just picked this up for him today. Hopefully it's the one he wanted. Beef broth, unsalted, because we'll add our own seasonings that have some salt in it. So we start the bases with very little salt because I don't do well with the sodium, as well as some cilantro, not this whole thing. We'll use a little bit and then I'll dry out the others for my spice jars. So I'll use that. We have some honey gold bite-sized potatoes. We were looking for fingerling ones, but they didn't have them, so we went with these. Some sweet onions. I like onions in it. My husband doesn't, so I'm not quite sure if he'll put them in, but I love onions and I needed them for the house, so I got them. We replaced, not replaced, but restocked because the penne pasta and elbows that I had in my backup storage, I don't have any more. I put them all out. I'll show you real quick where I keep them. So I bought 4 boxes of the penne pasta and 4 boxes of the elbow. It looks like someone sat all over the elbow boxes, but there's not water damage, so I bought them anyway. But let me show you real quick where I keep my pastas out for decoration, but yet they're sealed, so they're not in boxes for too long. That way, if you have any bugs or anything. But this is where I keep my pastas on my shelf here. So I have various different pastas like ziti, penne, rigatoni, what else? Rotini, egg noodles. Here's the rigatoni. And then random spices. Pardon my dog's crate is here. But like I have my jumbo pasta for my stuffed shells. And then the rotini one here, the squiggly. And then I keep my rice here as well, the dog food, and some like breakfast stuff. So I keep it out so I see what I always have because I'm a visual person. There's times I'll think I have something and I don't. So that's pretty much how I store my stuff versus it being in a closed pantry that I'm not going to look at. So let's get back to the haul. Sorry about that. Went on a little tangent. Then I got my, what are these? Petite Carrots for my doggie. And we'll throw some of these into the stew as well. They didn't have let me rephrase that. They did have the large carrots, but they all look disgusting, the 1-pounders. And 2 pounds, we really don't eat carrots that much. I should have gotten them, sliced them, and maybe did like freeze them or something. But I just wasn't in the mood to deal with the carrots right now, so we got the petites instead. Some white bread, because we used all our bread when we had company. They had sandwiches when they were getting back on the road, so I wanted to replace the bread I used. Got my husband some more vitamin water zeros, the orange, and I think this is a pomegranate or something, I'm not quite sure. But on Ibotta, you were getting back $1 on each of these, so I went ahead and picked them up because these are things he always drinks, and when I can get a sale on them, I will take it. Smart Food. This is the, it's like a popcorn, I think. I don't even know, like a popcorn, but it's a cheddar caramel mix. He likes that. I am not a fan of that combination, but he is, so I bought that for him to have as a snack. Some more mixed vegetables, because I went ahead and used the ones I bought on the last haul for dehydrating. I wanted to see how they came out. Used them in some soup and ramen recently and absolutely loved them dehydrated. So in order to save room in my pantry, because I don't really have a big pantry, you know, I have a very small cabinet that holds everything, and cans take up so much room. And then in the freezer, bags of vegetables, I have a pet peeve with it. They take up so much room, they open up, you know, you end up opening more than one bag, and then you got 3 bags of something open. I know, I'm trying to get better at my freezer storage organization, so I am limiting what I put back because, again, I think I say this every video since this happened, but my freezer kind of got ruined because of the power outage we had, so I'm really rethinking on how I use my freezer going forward. So I want to try doing, dehydrated vegetables so that there's no freezer issues. If the freezer dies, I still have my frozen vegetables. And I don't have to make mass quantities when something dies or if my power goes down. So that's the thought process behind that. We will see how long that lasts, because it does take quite a while for things to dehydrate. But if I do a good quantity at a time and I try to do it every day, maybe I'll get a little bit ahead of myself so that I have enough to have in my pantry versus buying tons of cans. Bought some of the classic pound cake my husband loves from Sara Lee, so we got that again to have for dessert options. Vanilla wafers. We really liked the ones we got last time. I didn't realize they were peanut butter. This is the vanilla ones this time, so I bought these for my husband. Got these throwbacks from back in the day. Never had them by Entenmann's, so we're going to give them a try. They're chocolate cream filled, like cupcakes, I guess you could say. Yeah, cupcakes. So we're going to try them. We're always looking for something sweet. My husband bought some mixed nuts to take to work. They're unsalted, so he'll have these in his desk to munch on throughout those times when he needs a snack. Got these fruit minis. There's no added sugars, so it's very good on the, amount of sugar that's in them. So we got them as a nice snack for the family. And then these Keto Nut Seeds, good because they're very little sugar in them. So these are a great option for a snack as well. Didn't know if I had any more of this in my pantry, so we bought one since my husband was with me. He's like, just get it because I need it for dinner. But I believe I still have a little left in my cabinet, so we'll use what we have and then put this in there. And we bought this not that long ago, but for some strange reason, when we went to go use it, it was dried out really badly. So my husband was like, maybe water got into it somehow. So he threw it away, and I bought him a replacement for that. But I'm going to move my spices because they're right next to my stove. And this isn't the first time that's happened. So either A, it's just too humid, and it could be that, when the power was down for quite some time, it caused some things to kind of go a little bad. Or it's maybe we just got water in it, but I just don't know if it's because of being close to the stove. So we'll see. But we replaced that. Got some more of the crunchy taco shells because we use them for tacos when my sister and brother-in-law are here. Trying the new whole new potatoes. I've always tried the what are they called? The diced and the sliced. So I wanted to try the whole ones. I saw this on one of the preppers channels that I watch, and she uses them sometimes to make quick, pot roasts or mashed potatoes and things like that. So I just wanted to see how good they taste, because again, you all know my son's a big potato guy, so I like to have options, and sometimes quick options, because I don't always want to peel a potato, boil a potato, and wait for it to be done, even though they are really quick in the Instapot. I use my Instapot. I peel the potatoes, leave them whole. If they're small to medium, I put them on 18 minutes. If they're larger, I put them on from anywhere from 18 to 25 minutes, depending on how big the potatoes are. In the Instapot, very little water, warm water at the bottom, and just put it on high pressure, and you have great mashed potatoes, or even potato salad potatoes in like 18 minutes. So it's nice to be able to get everything done and then your potatoes ready. But when I'm in the mood for it not to be 18 minutes, I use the easy peasy type of products. So we bought them. Then we were running low on Vienna sausages because my son loves these, and we do burrito. We do like egg burritos in the morning. Sometimes I'll put these in my rice. So we'll do almost like Spanish rice with Vienna sausages. I even like to do this in a omelet, you name it. You can use these. They can be eaten even like this if you wanted to. I don't particularly like that, but I know some people in my family do. So I bought a couple to replace because we're running low on my pantry. So I got a few more for my son to stock up on. We bought the Scope Outlast Glides for my husband because he doesn't like the brand I bought. I bought CVS brand and he wasn't a big fan, so we bought him them. And then for the doggy, because we were running low on his doggy bags, we got him the pet waste bags, 360 count, because we go through these pretty quickly. I wish they had them a little smaller and more in a roll, because the bag is so big. It's like made for dogs that like have, horse poop. My dog is like Pebbles, so these bags are huge. But we went ahead and replaced them. Enough of the poop talk, sorry. So we got some more of those for his leash, so when we're walking him, they're automatically in his leash. But this is pretty much it. You know, just like I said, some extras for snacks for my husband's job, replacing some things we used and went through already, like the bread, pound cake, and mixed vegetables. And then getting a meal that we wanted since we were in the mood to have, like I said, the Puerto Rican Carne Guisada. We're going to have that tonight. So that's pretty much the reason why I went to the grocery store, and to replace the pastas. Well, let me know what you got. Anything new and exciting on your end that you're making? Listen, I am open for recipes. Please put your favorite recipe in the comments below. You know, if you're willing to give away some family secrets, because we are getting bored over here of food, so we're trying all different things. So anything you can recommend would be greatly appreciated. Also, let me know in the comments below, do you dehydrate vegetables? What's your favorite vegetable to dehydrate? And share it below. How long do you dehydrate it for? And put it down in the comments below. Well, great chatting with you today. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for following along. Have a great day.